is nice and moisturized and clean, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my foundation. I'm going to use the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Fresh Glow Foundation in the shade Vanilla. This is infused with juicy watermelon and fresh cucumber, and it smells so good. It's long wearing, it has a dewy finish, it's hydrating, and it is brightening, and I really enjoy this foundation. And then I'm going to use the Beat Bella NG317 brush. The house is so quiet. Kiddos are with their dad. I'm actually going to go pick them up in a little bit. It's Sunday. So they come back home, and then hubby is at his tattoo shop, opening up very soon, like next week. I'm so proud of him. It's really cool to see someone making their dream come true. I really have been loving this foundation. Also, this foundation brush, I've been using this brush for my foundation for a good month now. I love it so much. What's really great about this foundation is you can build it and it just still continues to look just like skin. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set that. I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in shade 1. And I'm going to use a smaller brush to apply this. When I use a brush like this, instead of a really big, bulky powder brush, I use less product. So yeah, that's just what's been working, because I feel like sometimes I put too much powder on. No matter what brush I use or what powder I use, I always press into the skin because I don't want to disrupt my foundation. And I did skip concealer, I just don't really feel a need for it today. So now we want to bring the color back into our face. So I'm going to go ahead and warm up my skin by using the Too Faced Peach Honey bronzer. So I'm going to use this Japanesque. So because I'm really fair and this bronzer is pretty pigmented, I want to knock off a lot of the excess because I don't want to knock out my face. So I'm going to start at the hairline, and I'm just going to kind of put it on the corners here of my forehead where it's like the whitest. Basically everything I'm putting on my face right now has some type of like glow or shimmers. I'm also going to take this down here. I'm going to wisp a little bit on my chin just to kind of like slim that down. I'll start at the top of my ear, and I'm not going to contour today. I'm just going to use the bronzer to warm up my face and add dimension that way. I don't want to contour today. So start at the top of my ear and kind of see that line. I love this brush for doing this. Again, top of the ear. Now I'm just going to kind of push this up a little bit. Blend this upward. Also going to take it down here above the collarbones and just dust whatever's left. So I picked up a little bit more, very little, and I'm also going to tap it off too because I don't want like anything on the brush. And I'm just going to sweep that. So I haven't been contouring my nose lately. Just hasn't really been my thing, but I do like to bronze my nose a little bit just to kind of, so I'm just going to take this right over the tip and center, like center downward. Now we're going to go in with blush. I want to bring a nice little flush of color to my cheeks, and I'm going to use the Smashbox Precise brush. I'm going to use Peach Pop. It's a nice soft pink, and this is shimmery too. Again, everything has like glow in it, but if you use just a little bit, like, it works, I promise. So there's so many different ways that you can apply blush. Honestly, I'm still playing with blush placements. I feel like, you know, the way I used to apply blush back in the day, it doesn't suit my face anymore. I'm almost 33, so like my face is changing. I don't look how I did when I was 23, so I've been playing with blush placements, and I haven't found the sweet spot yet. But lately I've been liking starting back here and sweeping it downward. Before, I would put it a little bit closer to the nose because it does give more of a youthful look. This one has been working. So starting again up here and just kind of like swirling it down. So you want to stop like in the center of your eye, right above that bronzer. And with whatever's left on the brush, I kind of just like, okay, that looks weird. Next, we're gonna highlight. This is my favorite part. From that same palette, I'm gonna take Peach Pearl to highlight, and I'm gonna use the MAC 240S brush. I'm gonna take my Rose MAC Fix Plus. You can use any setting spray for this, really. I have been so obsessed lately with anything like rose waters, rose scented perfumes, rose soap, lotion, anything with like the scent rose in it. I use this toner. You guys will see it in my nighttime skincare routine. Recently, I found my highlight sweet spot, and I'm gonna show you guys where it's at. I'm gonna go just above that blush, and I'm gonna apply my highlight. This highlight is so beautiful. I just, oh my god. The sweet spot is like right there. Oh, yeah. And with whatever's left, I kind of just pull up onto the brow bone. You're welcome. This highlight is just so impressive. I love it so much. With whatever's left, I'm just gonna go above my Cupid's bow, tip of my nose, and just kind of like drag it up. And then I'm gonna take my MAC Fix Plus Rose. I feel like I need lipstick before I can like move forward with anything. So this is the Too Faced Bridezilla. The very last thing I'm going to do to finish everything off, Fenty Beauty Invisa Matte Blotting Powder. And I'm only going to put this in places where I want to reduce the glow. I'm going to take that same brush that I used to apply to set my face with the face powder, and I'm just going to go in with a little bit, not a lot. And you can use any matte translucent powder to do this. Tap off the excess. So I'm going to go in the center of my forehead. And then, you know these like lines right here? I'm going to press patting it into the skin, you know? So I'm going to do that right here. And then I'm going to go right under the eye area. I'm going to squeeze the brush so it kind of like fits in there, you know? I do recommend getting this powder because it is amazing. It gives like this matte, soft blurring effect, and it is just so beautiful. I've never used a powder like this one, so that is definitely one that I will repurchase over and over, and it's just done me so good. You can kind of see like how it like mattified me right here, and it will erase pores. I love that because I'm a little pory right here. So especially with the highlight, it kind of accentuates when you put highlight over large pores, it makes them look bigger. So in this area, when I kind of go over this little area here, it kind of diffuses those pores, and I love it so much. Just going in this like little triangle here. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some brow gel real quick. Such an amazing, oh my god, this is so good, mascara. I love it so much. It makes my lashes long and voluminous. Oh, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It shows me that you care. Also, while I have you here, make sure you subscribe. Like, hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss out on any future videos. Ooh, I feel like such a YouTuber. Also, follow me on Instagram. I don't think I mentioned this too much here on YouTube, but I did change my Instagram handle. It used to be Still GlamorUs. I changed it over to Kasey_Michaels. Also, Earthlings, if you use the hashtag Still GlamorUs, I want you guys to know that I check up on that hashtag every now and then. You guys use it so I can see your makeup looks, or if you recreate this, or if you create your own thing, use my hashtag so I can check you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.